Welcome back to Coffee and Tea with CarrieVee. I'm CarrieVee, your biggest fan, the person who will believe in you until you can believe in yourself. And even then, I'm going to still keep believing in you. This podcast is all things leadership, communication, confidence, clarity. It is all things life. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't ever miss a download. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you like and subscribe to that YouTube channel. We'll be growing that here coming really soon. So do all the things you can do to make sure that this podcast is always ending up in your sight or in your ear holes. We're talking today about what if you had taken that path that you look back on now and wish you had. I had a conversation with a very good friend very recently, and she said, if only I had taken that offer, if only I had said yes to that offer, where would I be now? And we started to have a discussion about this. And she said, my life would be so much better. And I stopped her and I said, would it be? Do you know that? It's impossible to know that. What we do know are the facts that we have. Speculating on facts that are not facts, speculating on what might have been is a waste of energy because you don't know what might have been. You have no idea if that path that you wish you had taken would have turned out great or not. There is no way to know. All we know are the facts that we have. Every single dot in your life that has been created that you can now connect the lines on because you're looking back on them, those are the facts you have. And another fact, if you don't like where you are standing today, change it. That part you can do. That part you can take the pen and start writing. If you wish you had taken that offer years ago, recreate that offer. Start asking people, start looking for those opportunities. Start creating those opportunities. When I wanted to speak on stages, I was having a hard time finding those first stages to break into, so I created my own stage. I made a stage for myself. And that's what kind of started that ball rolling. There is always something you can do. There is always something you can do. Everything can be figured out. Everything has a solution, but we are human beings and we tend to stay in the land of what if. We tend to stay in the land of regret. We tend to stay in the land of yesterday. Yesterday is over. You don't live in yesterday anymore. You live in today and you are looking towards the future. So take back the pen and start writing the ending to your story. Start writing the next day of your story. Start looking at what you truly want. I'm not someone who believes that you have to have a 3, 5, 7, and 10-year goal, but I am someone who believes that you have to take the next step. And then the next one, 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 and so on and so on. But you get to choose your steps from here on out. If there is an opportunity that you regretted, can you recreate it in a way? The answer is yes, you can. If you wanted to move south 10 years ago, but you missed your opportunity, I'll put that in quotes for those of you watching and air quotes for those of you listening. You quote unquote missed your opportunity. Maybe you did miss that one then, but you can recreate it now. And then you can start moving forward. Do you wish you had started a podcast 10 years ago? Okay, you didn't. Start it now. Do you wish that you had started getting up and working out at 5 a.m. every day 3 years ago, but you didn't? You can start doing it tomorrow morning. You can create those opportunities in your life. If I sat down right now and started writing down everything I regret for the past 12 months, it would fill a few pages of a journal at least. And then I can start looking at solutions to those things I wish I'd done or not done. You can always start changing your story. You can always start writing it from here on out. There are tons of gurus that teach this stuff and they have their own quotes. You can take the pen back and start writing. But we waste so much time and energy wishing we had done something years ago. You can't go back and live it again. You can't go back and make a different choice. You can go back, you can think back, you can dwell on it, but it's not going to change the outcome. You're still going to be sitting right where you are right now. So instead of focusing on all the problems and sinking deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the problems, which we have talked about on this podcast, if you work with me one on one, you've heard me talk about this. If you have heard me speak from stage, you have heard me talk about this. If you have been in any of my business training where we talk about leadership and communication, you have heard me talk about this. What you focus on, you create more of. So if you're focused on the things you regret, you're going to create more regret in your life. If you're focused on the things you wish you had done, you're going to stay stuck in a land of yesteryear that doesn't exist anymore. Stop putting off the things you truly want in life. The clock is ticking. So the land of later is a really bad place to be too. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. No, you won't. No, you won't. You will never get there because later just keeps getting pressed more and more and more off into the future. Do it now. At least start it now. Look at those solutions. I challenge you to start writing down the things that you wish you had done. Take a look at them. Find one. Find one thing you're going to act on now because you really, really want that in your life. And figure out one step, one tiny step that you can take right now to get yourself on that path. If you want to be up early in the morning, what can you do right now to make that a reality? How about going to bed at a decent hour tonight so that you can get up early tomorrow? One of mine is being on time, which also, if you've heard me speak anywhere, anytime, any place, you know that is something I am constantly working on. It never used to be a huge problem in my life, but it has gotten to be a bigger problem, and I don't like it. I don't wanna be known as the person who's always rushing in at the last minute or 5 or 10 minutes late. It's embarrassing. I don't like it. That is one of the things that I am actively working on changing because though that has been my past, especially in the past year, it does not have to be my today, my tomorrow, or my future unless I choose for it to be. I can find a solution. I can get up early again. I can have a workout in and 20 pages of a book read by 6 a.m. I can. I used to do it all the time and I loved it. It's not that I'm trying to force my body into a timetable that it doesn't like. I am a morning person. It is all mindset. It is 100% mindset. And if I switch my mind, I can make it happen. So I am absolutely going to pinky swear to you that I will be in bed on time tonight and up tomorrow doing this. You can even check in on me. I wish you would. Leave a message under the podcast, under the YouTube, or send it to me, CarrieVee at CoachCarrieVee.com. It's on your screen. If you are watching CarrieVee.com, that is my website, and the email is CarrieVee at CoachCarrieVee.com, but there's no EE. You know, I just confused that. Links in the bio. You can message me, let me know, or message me and ask me if I held to this because I am committing to you because this is one of the things I want to change in my life. There is no solution and no positive energy in looking back over the last 4 years in my life and wondering what happened. How did I lose that? Honestly, I can pinpoint the things that created this downward spiral of when I'm getting up in the morning. I can pinpoint the downward spiral, but I don't want to spend too much time there. A lot of people spend so much time on figuring out the why from the past so that you don't repeat it in the future, but we spend too much time in the past. Spend 5 minutes there. Figure it out, write it down, be aware of it, and then move forward. Move forward. For me, it's getting myself in bed on time so that when I wake up, I will always wake up around 5. I've just lately been laying in bed because I'm so tired because I didn't go to bed till 11. It's not enough time to sleep. It's a simple solution. The solution is there, and I guarantee you, you are thinking, "No, I can't guarantee that." You may be thinking right now, but that my solution isn't that easy. Yeah, it is. There are pieces of your solution that are that easy. We think the solutions are super hard because we don't take time sitting in the solution. We take time sitting in the problem over and over and over and over and over again and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Focus on the solution. Sit in the solution. Let that be your driving force. The past is over. You don't live there anymore. So stop trying to go back there. You don't know what your life would be like if you had taken an opportunity. Maybe it would be fantastic. And maybe it wasn't what you needed. And maybe now is the time recreate or create that opportunity of change that you want. Know what you want. Spend some time thinking about what you truly want in life. And while you are getting to where you are going, love the life you're living. Embrace what you can. Life is such an incredible journey of ups and downs. It's such an incredible journey of highs and lows. It's such an incredible journey of learning and relearning and learning and relearning. But it is a journey and it has an end point. Don't wait until you're almost to your end point to make that change. Start making it now. None of us knows. None of us knows when the end comes. But we have now. So start creating change in your life for the things you truly want. And stop stressing over what happened in the past. You can't change it. You can't change it. But if you live in the past, you are calling more of the things you don't want. You're just calling more of that into your life. So stop it. Just stop it. Change your mindset, shift your actions, embrace what you want, know what you want, and start moving towards it. Your journal prompt today is something we've probably done multiple times on this podcast. What is it you truly want? What do you truly want? Spend some time in that. What do you want? And then choose one and put a plan together for the next step, and then the next one, and then the next one. And maybe you determine those steps day by day, and that's okay. Just know what you want and start moving towards what you want. Set boundaries around what you want and be unashamed. Be unashamed of the things you want in life and of going for them while you are treating people with respect, with kindness, leading them, being an amazing person. I'm not giving you permission to walk all over people. I am giving you permission to live the life that you were created to live on this earth. Go do it unashamedly, with strong boundaries. Stand up for yourself, walk confidently, and go after the things that you were created to go after. Be kind, be bold, be amazing. I will talk with you soon. I'm CarrieVee. I am your biggest fan. I love you, and I can't wait to talk to you again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, to reach out, and to let me know what you thought of this episode. And I will see you soon. Bye.